Good afternoon. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about grief for a moment, just a little bit. Uh, I was I made a video yesterday. Well, in my phone, like I just make like all kinds of videos and just talk about certain things that I'm feeling and what's going on, and just walk in this journey. Sometimes I post, sometimes I don't. But this particular video, um, I was like feeling, I mean, I didn't feel, I noticed in the video how sad I sound, like how it sound like I sound depressed, like I was upset. And then I'm like, okay, like, Suzanne, you had a great day. Like, what's going on? Like, why do you sound this way? So I thought about it this morning when I was getting dressed for work. I noticed that yesterday was the anniversary of my dad's death. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe that's why I was feeling a little bit, you know, just feeling a little sad, but I was pushing through and like, trying to uplift my spirits and all of that. So I was like, okay, well, you were uplifting yourself and, doing all the things, but our bodies is used to the reactions that we give into and all of that. Like when my two nephews passed away, I put them on the calendar, and my dad, I put him on the calendar. And like we have death like back to back. My dad on the 26th, then my nephew on the 29th, then LJ is in October. So I'm just like, oh my God, like this is really what I'm feeling. So like, let me handle it. So I was like, okay, so how do I handle what I'm, feeling and going through? So I had to nurture myself and tell myself it's okay to feel the way you're feeling. It doesn't matter how many days, months, years go by, you're still going to feel some type of way about the passing of a loved one, or just someone special in your life. So I was on here to say, like, don't be impatient with yourself or others on how to grieve, because it can be many, many years, but you will never get over certain deaths or people. You will still have those memories, but just still be patient with yourself and others. Like when the death of my son, I used to go to counseling, and when I went to counseling, I can remember this counselor saying, well, you gotta take into consideration when you smell, it can be the date, and if you like smell a certain type of smell, or hear a conversation that you had, or just anything that may trigger that thought. Don't be upset at yourself. Like, live in that moment and get in touch with those feelings that you're feeling, and take care of yourself to be able to know, okay, this is why I'm feeling this way. And like, take yourself out for on a date, or just a walk, or eat your favorite food, your snack, dance, whatever it is that you can do to uplift your spirits. But I was just like, oh my God, when I thought about that this morning, I was like, oh, this is why I sound so sad yesterday. I was just like, I sound terrible. Like, you would think that I just lost my dad yesterday. So like I said, just please take care of yourself. take care of others that are grieving. Know that it's not an easy path as to when you grieve, because you're still going to have those memories. You're going to still, so many things that will just go in your head. But just take those moments to like breathe, talk about it if you need to, and know that it's going to be okay. You have to nurture her, and me, my body, your body, or him, your body. Just nurture your body to know that we're safe. We're safe. We're okay. And that moment, this is the day. And remember that moment. If you have to cry, cry, or whatever you have to do to get past that point. So yeah, that's what I was just thinking about that, and I just feel for the ones that just recently lost loved ones, or out of a relationship, a hard relationship that just you're going through, or yeah. So just take care of yourself and know that you'll get stronger and stronger. Because like when my dad and my nephews passed away, when each of them, like, they all didn't die at the same time. It was like 3 years within each other, sort of. Yeah, so I was just like, when my first nephew, I was like, oh my God, like, how is life going to be? I can't take this pain. This pain hurts so bad, and it was just like, now it's years that went past, and I'm like, okay, I'm not where I used to be. So I'm getting somewhere in life, to be able to help somebody and, go on still with my life and not dwell on, his passing and everything. But yeah, it can be hard. It can be really hard, and it can be stressful. It can be painful. And you can, go through all the grieving processes. But just remember that it's normal. It's normal. I don't care how many years went by, or if that person is having a conversation, then they start crying. Be patient with that person, because that person is grieving the way that they grieve. So let them grieve the way they grieve. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that, like, grieving. Like, how do y'all deal with grieving? Because I had to figure out yesterday. I'm like, oh wow, this is trauma. Like, the loss of a son, you're pregnant, and then he comes out and he's not breathing, and then he's gone, and then you lose your nephew through suicide, and you can't get him back. Your dad has 2 to 3 days to live, then he's not coming back. Then your nephew has an overdose, and then he's gone that same day. So it's just like a lot. It can be a lot, but know that you will get through it. And it's life, and sometimes life isn't fair, but know that you won't always be where you are. Because I know, like, when things first happened, I was like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. But what can I do? I can't stop living. So I had to, like, pick up myself and figure out a new way to go on with life. And it takes time, and it takes steps. So, and it's a new journey that you have to go through, because you no longer have that person. But I am here to encourage whoever that's going through a death or a hard time in life. Don't give up. Keep pushing, because it's not going to always be like this. Know that I love you, but God loves you more. I'm praying for you, and have a great day.